welcome back to Mudstomp's Hardcore Let's Play. So, I left you before as I was getting to this village and trying to sort it out. I made this little home of abode for the moment. That was back on day 2. We're now on day 5, I believe it is. I spent days 3 and 4 collecting villages and getting them locked away to keep them nice and safe. So, that's been done now. They're all in here in a hole with a lot of beds and so forth. And I've buried one over here somewhere that just would not come along. So that's where we're at for the moment. What I'm looking to do now is to try and find a home of abode that's going to be more permanent. I want to try and get a nice place near some wood, near some resources and so forth. I'm still eager to be near the lava sources somewhere over there, just so I don't have to carry them far, but we'll see what happens. We're going to have a look this way, so give me a few moments. I'm going to go looking, see if I can find a perfect place, and I'll bring you back once I've done that, basically. So hang tight and let's see what we can find. Okay, welcome back everyone. So I just found a place, but I also noticed that I've hit a slight mistake in that I've left myself wide open for being stuck out in the night. So I'm running back over here to try and get a bed as quick as I can and get to sleep. And then we're going to go back over and I'm going to show you the place that I found. It's a nice little hole in the ground essentially, but for those of you who recall the last episode, I'm prone to picking caves. Can't help it, I just love it. So anyway, I've found this little place that's a bit of a hole in the ground, but I think it's going to be where I'm going to do it. I'm going to make this into my new home, and it's the kind of place where it's got a nice little outlook. There's a bit of water nearby, and it's not too far away from the lava lakes, and not too far from the village either. So we're going to get over here. This hill here is it, basically. It's in the hill, but it's got a nice view of the mountains over that side, and it's the kind of thing where I think if I want to do some terraforming and so forth, there's plenty of options over here. So we're going to try and make this work for us to begin with. It's going to be a little bit of a fixer-upper to begin with. I'm going to need to cover holes and, well, build it in basically, because at the moment it's looking particularly dangerous. It's fairly open, but this is going to be it. I'm going to seal this up and have this as the starter base, and then probably going to dig in that direction for going down to mining level. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is going to do it. We're going to try and get there. Yeah, there we go, there's another hole we're going to have to seal. And I think over here there was something, maybe not, maybe that was it, maybe it's just the two of them, but yeah. So this will be the hole over here that we're going to seal up and go from. I'm going to leave most of this on top for the time being, but in particular I like the view over this way. Lots of different trees and so forth, and just with the snow-capped peaks and whatnot, I think this is going to be really nice. So yeah, this will be it. So let's have a look. I'm going to seal this hole first to begin with, so let's just start with this over here. That's why I thought it was going to continue, but it's actually walled off, so that's good. So we're just going to put dirt down here and get this sealed off nicely. And then once I'm finished with that, I think we're going to try and build in the entranceway a little bit. And then once we've got that done, I can go back, grab my stuff from the village. Not that there's much there to grab, but you know, it's just for the effect. I'm going to put a blue rose there, so I know that's where the hole used to be. And yeah, I've not got much resources, so sealing this over is not going to be easy, I don't think. But yeah, we'll get the torches down first. That's always a good start, because as soon as this hits night time, it's going to be a breeding ground for stuff, and we do not want that happening. I'm going to try eventually to have some really good lighting going on in my base. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Usually I just torch spam, but I want to make it more aesthetic than that in the long run. This is probably going to be where my bedroom's going to be eventually. Nice and up and out of the way kind of business. But yeah, we're going to see what we can do with that, I think. So that's that. Let me run over to the village and grab my stuff again, and I'll come right back and we'll see how we go from there. Alright, so be right back. Okay everyone, so we're back now. I was just thinking too, we're actually on day 5. I think I said day 5, so it was the end of day 4 that we were starting the video on. But anyway, so I'm going to drop a chest here and get as many things put away for the moment as we can. We're going to have a look around. I'm going to try and get a wheat farm going very quickly too, because outside I have a number of friendly animals lying around, so I want to try and get them used as soon as possible to start setting up a bit of a farm of some sort. Yeah, meat farm, obviously. There's cows, pigs, chickens. I think I'll get a bit of everything, but at first I'm just going to get that done. That's my bed ready to go. Just checking that hole again. I'm probably going to put something on the roof there so I can cover up the dirt eventually. I need to actually, yeah, seriously need to seal in this hole as soon as possible, I think. It's not that I mean, I can sleep through the night, but I actually want to stay up for a few nights here and there and do mining and stuff like that. And if I have the problem of the whole base getting inundated with mobs at that point, it's not going to be particularly useful. So, yeah, I don't know how best to go about this in the sense of what sort of terraforming I want. I think I'm going to start with just going one line down from where the dirt finishes in the most part and just sort of work from there as best I can. I want to try and preserve from here out, I want to try and preserve that as much as possible. I think that I definitely want to have sort of a nice looking environment to work with outside. Obviously dirts can be an issue with, I've only got one door. Yeah, dirt can be a bit of an issue with sort of gaining grass blocks and so forth, but I'm hoping that I can yeah, beat that process and get some nice stuff put up. Although, there you go, I've already got one double up there, but that's less visible, I think, so it's not a big deal. Alright, so if we put that there and there, and I think what I'm going to do is build that inwards instead, and then do that out there, and we'll just do this for a moment. I'm obviously aware of the fact too that if I just do dirt in here, it's going to end up being an absolute nightmare for creepers and so forth, but I'll get it switched over to stone and whatnot soon enough. Again, I'm trying to really just maintain the aesthetic as best I can, so I don't want to just slabs of dirt and have a flat line like that hole there. I'll try and leave that because there's another one there. It's a matching hole, that's useful. No, basically I just want to try and keep it so that it looks somewhat random. Unfortunately, I do not have much in the way of dirt, so we're going to go over this way and get some more to try and figure this out. I'm going to try and find a spot that's worth leveling out a bit, mainly because I do think that, yeah, I want to terraform a lot of areas eventually anyway, so I might as well start now getting little bits off here and there and see how we go from there. I think this area is good. I think eventually I'm going to try and turn this into a massive flat area. I don't know how long that's going to take with stone tools, so I'm probably going to wait until I get a bit higher, but just while I need resources, I'll just do a bit of it. Alright, so give me a couple minutes. I'm going to collect a bunch of dirt. I'm going to go back to filling that in. I'll cut you back in when I'm doing that, and then we'll go from there. So, alright, be right back. Alright everyone, made it back inside in time for night time, which was a good timing thing too, because it meant that I can check this out and see that that is definitely not lit up enough. So now that's a little bit better. I'm just going to run up here and get into the bed. Obviously this is not going to be a parkour forever and a day. I'm going to eventually get some stairs in there, make it easier for me to do this, that and the other as far as climbing, but we'll see how we go. Right, so next we got about 2 stacks of dirt before I got interrupted by the night time again. So we're now on to day 6, I guess that is. We're going to fill this in some more. So got to get up and out. Again, I'm going to need lots of stairs here. This is not going to work, jumping up and down constantly, but I am committed. I want to have a base that looks nice, and yeah, again, it's something that I don't do a lot of, so I'm going to really work on it this time and try and make it, yeah, somewhat unique and different and interesting. There's a lot to do, but yeah, we'll see how we go. Alright, give me a minute while I fill this in and I'll bring you right back. Alrighty everyone, still going on here. It's been a little bit more, I don't know, a bit more to think about than I was hoping, I suppose. But I'm trying to keep it not being one big flat section, so natural that that's going to happen, I think. It's getting there slowly. I think I've managed to figure out a bit of a process to try and get me looking somewhat odd shaped, not just sort of a flat section. We're getting there slowly, and I think by the time I'm done, this might be just what I'm looking for. It's sort of coming across slowly. This is, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad, I think. I think it's going exactly the way I want it to go. So we're finally finishing this. That's that done. So we'll go over here and have a quick look at it from a distance and make sure it doesn't look horrendous. Obviously the grass has still got to go through, but yeah, it's looking not bad. That's a bit of a square point there. I don't like that. There's double squares on there. That side's not bad, but this side here, that block there, I think needs to go. I think we want it to be a bit more shapely. I think I can remove that. Yes, that can go fine. And yeah, this here, it's a bit of a trench there. That's not looking. I might just try and, yeah, like that, I think. Just get it looking a little bit. I might put a tree on there eventually too, but we'll see what happens. Obviously inside I'm going to try and make it so that it's got some sort of a roof on it. I'm going to probably put a block there too to just flatten that out, and a block in front of there maybe. Something like that. I'm just going to see what we can do. Yeah, so this one here, I want a block there, and I think a block on that side maybe? We'll see. I've got a little bit more dirt to play with. Obviously I can get more, but if I can avoid digging up more dirt right at the minute, that's what I want to try and do. So yeah, that block looks weird. I've got to take that one out and redo that one, and that one. I think the others are alright for the time being. Is that one buried as well? No, that's fine. Okay, take that one out, redo that, and this one needs redoing. And then I think I'm going to do something like that maybe. Just try and get it looking a little bit more natural. I'll get rid of that one. Put one in there, I think. These, obviously. So yeah, I'm just going to get this finished off, and then I think that'll do for now for starting off the base and trying to get it looking somewhat normal on the entranceway. Yeah, I think that's a bit more like it. Alright, we'll see how that goes. We'll come back to it another time to check it out. Alright, so day 6 I think I said it was. So we're going to try and get a wheat farm going for starters. I want to get some wheat so that I can haul these cows inside sooner rather than later, and then I've got meat supply, and obviously I've got bread, but I think I've got some bread in the chest in here anyway, so that's not a big deal at the moment. But yeah, something I want to try for. I'm just having a look. Light wise, I think I need some light on here, so we might put one there and one here just for the sake of it. But other than that, I think I've got enough light going on. I don't think it's too dark in here, so that's alright. Yeah, okay, I think that's going to do it. So we need to try and envisage how this is going to work, because this is going to be a giant staircase going up to a master bedroom, tiny master bedroom, but that's alright. I might take off one layer of stone just to give us a little bit more room, take a little bit out there. But yeah, I'll do that in the future. So if the stairs come down, they're probably going to finish somewhere around here-ish, and then that means that I want to probably go into... yeah, probably into this wall to dig down and out. So what I might do is do an entranceway probably off this piece. So I'll just put this down, but I'm going to move it. And then I think, yeah, I think I'll do the entranceway there. Just chuck that there for the moment. And then, yeah, I think that'll do that probably. Get one more chest going so that I've got enough space for all the stuff that I'm going to dig up and whatnot. And then, yeah, I need a hoe. Do I make a diamond hoe early on and get on that chip? No, I think I'll wait for that one. I think, yeah, just a stone hoe for beginning. And, yeah, then I need a bucket. I think I've got my iron already, don't I? Yes, I do. Good. 1, 2, 3. Get a bucket going and go out and get some water. I'm going to do that now before I get too far, and I'm going to light up this floor actually, because this is going to be fun for mob spawning too if I'm not careful. Just for the moment. Okay, so let's get 2 buckets of water in here. So I've got my infinite water source, and then I'll see what I can do from there. So that should be fine, yes. And then where are we going to put this is probably the question. I like doing the 3x1s instead of the 2x2s these days. What I might do is I'll dig this in here, so this is going to go in. I'm going to make this a small hole that goes inwards. I might even, with all this coal, yeah, okay, typical huge vein of coal right where you want to start building something. Normally I would cover them over, but to be honest, I'm early game, so it's sort of like, no, if I go this, I need some coal. So I'll collect all this coal, and this might actually change my mind in the way I'm going to do this, because this is going to be a mini room here. I might as well make use of it rather than digging out another one higher up and then having to deal with this one anyway. So yes, I think we'll dig this out a bit and we'll turn this into a staircase down into a mining area, and then we can go from there. I'm going to probably take that one out, and that'll be the 2 stairs. Yes, I think I like that. That's good. And we can do a torch over here just to start off the lighting. So that'll be staircase, and then here I think we're going to do our 3x1 water. 1, 2, 3. And that'll mean that we've got water sitting right there ready to go for wherever we're going to do something. So let's jump out and get this water and close that door again before it gets dangerous. Yeah, can't wait to get some andesite together. I'm going to use the andesite to really spruce up the roof in here, I think. It should look quite nice after I'm done. I'm going to do something with that entranceway still. I don't know what yet. Automatic doors or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But yeah, I like having my bucket of water on me when I go mining. So just in case, you know, you might run into some lava or something. But this is going to be our starter room. So staircases down, yes. And then we turn, and then we have a hole here that we dig into for the mining, I think. We need to visualize this a little bit. That's right, I want to do... Okay, first things first, let's get this wheat farm going. Okay, so we're going to get that. We've got 13 dirt, not much at all, so I'm going to go out and try and find some more dirt quickly. I've got not much left on it. Shovel, so we'll do that, and I'm going to get a new pickaxe done up at the same time just in case. You never know when you're going to run into too many trees that you need to try and strip. Okay, shovel, axe, not pickaxe, and keep those. Alright, put them away, we'll put that in there, that in there, that in there. Water bucket can stay there for the moment, axe can go there, and shovels. Alright. So we need probably somewhere in the vicinity of about 40 or 50 dirt. It's night time again, so we're going to sleep through the night one more time just to make sure. So I think we might, yeah, we'll see how we go. I'm going to check the time. I'm going to do a sleep and go grab some dirt, and then we'll see where we go from there. So yeah. Alright, like I said everyone, we're going to end the episode there, so I'll collect some dirt in between episodes and probably set up the wheat farm, and then we're going to do some mining. I do a staircase, I'll probably do that in between episodes just because it's a bit boring unless I find something really interesting. Otherwise, we'll catch you all next episode. Hope you're enjoying it. Again, feel free to leave a like, comment, whatever. Give me some encouragement, and we'll see you all next episode on day 7.